Good morning, Turtle Club. It is just about 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's 8:29 and a couple pieces of change, but we are of the opinion that that is absolutely soon enough. And we are waiting for YouTube to catch up, it looks like. Why? YouTube. Got to get our chat loaded up so we can talk to people. Alrighty. And that's all set up. We're back on the couch and we're doing some more Super Mario Maker 2 story mode. We last left off doing a little job for this dog over here, and it was fun, little claw game. But he had another job for us afterwards, so we're going to see what all that's about. Bark, why thank you. How we can talk to a dog, how we can translate a dog, I don't know. Reach the goal while wearing a dry bone shell. Ooh, this is cool. The dry bone shell, I've seen a lot of streamers use it. It's a power-up I'm not familiar with in Mario at all. But it seems kind of neat. Oh. That's really weird. Okay. So this is going to be like an auto-scroller. Oh, I'm not fond of that already. Alright. Hey, Keo, how's it going, sir? Getting my, try not to be trapped in the world. Oh. Oh, that was just not pleasant at all. Okay. Swamp escape by shell by underdog. There's no need to fear. The underdog is wanting you to go get all these coins and die. DB Master, good morning to you. Alright, so now we know the red bills are coming. We're a little bit more prepared for them. Not much, just a little bit. Okay. Hop on that one, hop on this one. Reminds me a little bit, this mechanic, of the Super Mario 3 levels, where, whoa, okay, that doesn't. But where you got the whole entire ceiling kind of coming down. You get to start your new job today at 1. Ah, that's cool. I'm glad that I got to start the stream on time. Hush, Luigi, I don't need you. At least we want to pretend like we don't. I had, you know, big huge cold front come through the nation this weekend. And for those of us that maintain and drive vehicles in the States, it means that there's a few things that happen. Depending upon where you're at, you may have to frantically get your car winterized. But it also means that you, whoa, okay. It also means that you may be looking at lower than normal tire pressure. And that's exactly what I was looking at this morning. My tire pressure sensor came up, said, hey, Mag, your tires are low. So I had to pull over in a service station because, you know, scientifically, yes, I know that that is most likely what's going on. But I can't guarantee that, right? Well, okay, so that is definitely one of those things we didn't want to get smashed by. So no matter what's going on, you still have to pull into a service station and give it a good once over kind of look. And I just ran right into it. Incendio, good morning to you. Fortunately, two really cool things happened. Number one, I got there, I pulled out my trusty, and by trusty I mean the tire gauge that I've had forever. Bought it in a gas station forever ago. So I pulled it out. I did it once around the car just to make sure, you know, Was it, one particular tire? That's a good indication if you hit a road hazard or not, right? If it's just one tire that's just grossly low, then you know you've got a problem. But so I did once around the car, double checked everything. Yep, sure enough, all four tires were all down about equal pressure, which is usually the perfect sign that you're dealing with just, environmental air going down the tires because the air pressure in the world changed. And, there's really not much you can do at that point. Oh, I stalled. I'm getting wrecked by this stage. Oh, man. All right. Time for I don't know. But so yeah, it was all four tires. So the next thing that was kind of cool though was the tire pump. Now, keep in mind, I was born in '81, so some of these newfangled contraptions that I find at times are just kind of like it's about time or mind blowing. It can go either way. But the air pump that they had at this gas station did a few things. Number one, it took card, and for $1.50, you go ahead and fill the air in your tires for 4 minutes with quarters. But rarely do people carry quarters around, other than like a quarter for like the Aldi grocery mart or something like that, right? Or for $1.75, you can swipe your card. Oh, I stalled again. Okay, I'm all right. I'm all right. I didn't get killed. Um, and you can use credit card. So I went ahead and used. Oh, this is not good. Rip.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna try again. Yeah. Those codes. It's because air pressure. The tire's trying to figure out, hey, if your car tire is supposed to have 37 psi, then it needs to have 37 psi. And I pulled up the weather report. We're gonna have some cooler temps for a while, and so it is going to cause the air pressure to drop, and it's real air pressure drop. I mean that's true because cold air constricts and warm air expands. So you don't really want to drive on underinflated tires. It's usually not a good idea. Overinflated equally. But the real cool thing that happened was the oh yeah, exactly. Flip, ask the attendant. That was I was actually the first year I was driving in my little small hometown, Ponca City, Oklahoma. In the second year, for part of it that I was driving, were like the last 2 years that my small town had full service pumps. And that's where you would go and there'd be an attendant and he would, air up your tires, clean your windshield, fill up your gas, check your oil, do all manner of stuff. And the only thing that you were out was that particular gas station charged just a little bit more for its gas, like, 15 cents extra per gallon. And that was back when, gas stations had like two kinds of gas, and it was, you know, um, low octane and high octane, and those were not exactly accurate descriptions, but they're as accurate as we get. All right, and then jump, and then jump, and then don't get too close. But we're gonna leave that 50 coin alone. It seems like it's all soy bacon. Oh no, oh no, get me around, get me over. All right, boom. Good morning, Sally. Nintendo, please don't make troll levels players. No, we don't think we will. Oh, we always make troll levels. Claremore, Oklahoma. Oh, well, cool beans, Incendio. So you, Claremore, Veneta, Afton, um, Nowata. You're from that kind of general vicinity. Thanks for the GGs. And being from Claremore, you might not be a Sooners fan. You might have grown up a Cowboys fan. That's kind of cool to find. All right, what's this dog want now? It's got another job. Chain chump. That's a 4-star. We'll let that go away. 30 to 45 from Tulsa. Yeah, I'm familiar with there. Oh, happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Marine sent you to California as well. I bet, you know, growing up in Oklahoma, that California was probably much. Wait, who's this guy? Hey kid, looks, I suppose it's time to get to work myself. Adios. Okay. Anybody else want to just show up and say hi? Anyone else? No? Okay. I hardly got any coins from that run too. That's a bummer. What kind of task does she have? Alright. Alright, so I gotta get 1200 next. That's what's going on. Alrighty. So I got sidetracked. I got totally sidetracked. We got to talking about Oklahoma and everything, full station pumps, and card readers and air pumps and stuff. So the air pump that I used today had a card reader, which was amazing in and of itself, because not everywhere around here does that yet. But the other thing is it had, not only did it have an actual attached tire gauge, but the attached tire gauge was automated. Okay. And what I mean by that is you could tell this particular tire pump what the air pressure in your tires is supposed to be, and it stops pumping. It stops pumping once it hits that particular actual air pressure. Now, as someone who's done things the hard way for cars ever since they shut down that full service station, that was just amazing in my opinion. Yeah, digital readout, totally automated. It was, you know, to me, I mean, it's some crazy stuff. You basically, you put your card in, you swipe it, it starts to pump up, and you set it for whatever your tire is supposed to be filled to per factory. And you don't have to worry about overfilling it. You don't have to worry about like anything. And personally, I can get behind that. I mean, as somebody who has overinflated the tire once in his life, and it had to spend time with the pump. Oh, that's a problem. I was kind of hoping for those coins, but oh, okay, that wasn't too bad. I thought we had like this death drop coming. Oh, okay. This is actually, considering this is actually a pretty easy level. You don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Interesting. I guess I never... So I'm quarter Native American, and I know why a lot of people don't celebrate Thanksgiving in the United States is because of the way the indigenous population was treated by the settlers. At least they don't celebrate, the traditional ways. All right. Looks like Nightbot timed somebody out. We have spammy caps. That would definitely be worth a timeout. Got a little seesaw action going. Oh, hello. Can I... That's just a free... So, I understand that, you know, Nintendo has built... Oh, I can't. I guess I got to spin jump on those, maybe? Absolutely, Incendio. Absolutely. You can absolutely treat the way you behave today. And, you know, we are, as people in general, we are always finding out different things. And you would think that treat other people equally would be kind of a no-brainer. We've discovered over, you know, many years. Okay, so that's the way that's got to be done. Okay. Oh, that was dumb of me. And I bet you... Don't know if I can get into this. There we go. Whoa, I'm way too small for this room. Can I pick this? Nope, I can't. And I'm gonna have to reset that whole entire room if I want that. Oh well. Good morning, Victoria. But absolutely, you can absolutely change your viewpoint. You can change your paradigm. You can change your opinion. And the thing is about a lot of different things is its environment is, from what I've found, more often than not, it is environment. Okay, that's an angry wiggler. Angry wiggler. Let's just let him stay angry. Alright. Whoa. Was not expecting that. Oh, dear gravy. Okay, that I'm glad that worked. I had no clue that was about to work. Certainly didn't think that was going to work, but figured it was worth a shot. How are we all doing? Monster Matt, we are doing really good this morning. We're doing amazing. We were able to get in and out of a gas service station to get our tire pressure checked. Wait. That looks like some sort of secret. There is a secret up there. That's being dead, and that'll respawn, so... Oh well.
Oh, yeah.
Not ready to get out of bed yet. Oh, I have those days all the time. And it's one of those things like, on my days off, completely can go ahead and let that ride. On days that I work, though, it is nothing doing on that. Digrat and I got a routine going. I wake up, she has breakfast ready for me. I eat breakfast, we watch a little television, I get prepared for the work day, and then I go to work. It's all a 2-hour window. Cannot sleep in at all. Cannot sleep in at all. Sunday and Mondays are off. That's amazing. Monster Matt, yes. We have a couple Canadians in our presence today. 6 more jobs. Wait a second, we did something. Maybe... Where's that guy? Oh, he's got it. Okay. I'll erase the blocks on that. Okay, that's kind of cool. And it's a 1-star. Sold. I don't even care what it is. Wait. What in the snot is a lava bubble? Okay. Um, it's definitely... Oh, these are lava bubbles. Okay. Is that... Oh, okay. That's 7 out of 7, even though I got tagged. I'm good. That was kind of cool. Oh, Monster Matt. I'm sorry to hear about your grand, man. This is the weirdest thing I think I've seen in this game so far. He, like, removed his head. And he's dead. Or not? Okay. That was weird. What is happening? I had no clue, Incendio. He's an eraser? Spiny Busters. Okay, we'll do another one. Defeat at least 15 Spinies. Use whatever tools we have at our disposal. Okay. I have no clue. This thing is the weirdest thing I've seen, but he's opening paths for me. Vizio. Alright. Okay. Oh. I am not happy with this. Oh. I'm super not happy with this. Go back in the green pipe? Alright. We'll just take our payment and run, because my goodness, that was rough for me. Oh, yeah, we got that there. Oh, appendix burst. You know, so the appendix bursting thing, right? When you watch TV, it seems like it's a very common thing. I mean, everything from like Full House to Grey's Anatomy to, all sorts of weird TV shows had someone having their appendix burst. I've never known anyone in face-to-face conversation that had an appendix burst. So that's a first for me to know someone who's actually had the appendix burst, even in virtual conversation like this. Oh, yeah, plates and screws. Victoria, it's Thanksgiving in Canada. In the States, it has not been Thanksgiving yet. Yeah, he's definitely in the unusual side of things. Okay. Wow. Hit the exclamation blocks and climb to the top to check it out. Okay. That was really odd. Yeah, that's Yeah, that definitely is a first for me. Now, my sister, she had her tonsils removed. It said to ground pound. Alright. And that's because she grew up getting strep throat like over and over and over again as a kid. And the doctor was like, well, what you need to do is you have to have your tonsils removed because that's what's causing you to get strep throat, is you're getting infection in your tonsils. And so, you know, that was kind of interesting. I've not had anything, well, I've not had anything removed. It's not 100% true. So I'm trying to think of the best way to impart this story. Wait, how do I get in there? Okay. That's a yellow. Okay. I feel like I need a shell to hit that thing, maybe? It doesn't look like I get a shell. Oh, there's a shell. Alright, so... well, that's what I get for trying to aim, I guess. There we go. Oh no! That was not what I was wanting. That was not what I was wanting. Oh, this is just another little bonus room. Ah. We do need coins though, so that's kind of important. Oh, that's all I had to do? It's just... okay. So I get the ground pounding. I didn't have to grab that shell and do it all. Alright. And guys, I will be following up with chat in just a moment. Okay. Oh, I see how I gotta do this. Alright. No, step 1, bounce the turtle. Step 2, hit that. And there we go. Oh, and then it's just a hop, skip, and a jump. That worked out pretty good. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, Kingo, yeah, absolutely. Kingo's any crazy characters. Broke a joint in your finger. Other than that, you've not fractured, sprained. Oh, you are super lucky. Actually, burst, you get very okay. Well, that's not too bad then. With the appendix being removed before it actually, yeah, warning signs and all that. I'm sure it was no pleasant to be sick like that. Victoria, oh, they reattached it. Okay, that's good. I hear like the two finger bitches. Okay, wow. Nicholas Zimmerman, hello. One was a car door. Oh, ouch, ouch. Well, I feel like I'm in pretty good company then, considering what's happened to me. So, I've had a couple of major accidents growing up. You know, I was a kid, and so that gave me a question mark block. Interesting. So growing up, I'm a kid, I'm a young boy, and we have a tendency to. It's gonna be story time with mad guys. I can't play and tell the story at the same time. We have a tendency to be really dumb growing up and doing things that we probably shouldn't be doing. And so, this is Mario, though I feel like it's kind of a difficult decision between a plumber and a princess. But so growing up, I did some really dumb things. The first thing is my sister and I saw a circus when I was 5. Never seen a circus before in our life. One of those really amazing kind of things. And we got just just completely impressed with the horseback riders. And these horseback riders, right, get up on the saddle of the horse, ride, do tricks, juggle knives, all sorts of crazy stuff. Maybe even breakdance. I can't remember everything, right? But what we had in our backyard was one of these spring hobby horses. It's got a little metal kind of frame, some springs, and this plastic horse that you can basically ride on spring or bounce and round on that. The hero of the Legend of Zelda is obviously Luigi. Oh, I digress. So, reading chat again. So, my sister and I decided we're going to play circus. And I'm 5, she's 3. So, me being the older brother, I clearly am the circus performer, and she is the person who upset at the actual act. So we take this spring hobby horse, and I get up on top of this hobby horse, and I stand on its saddle, and it bounces a little. And that was like, okay, cool, neat. I get down, and my sister says, well, that wasn't really all that dangerous and scary. You're supposed to be playing circus. So we go ahead and take this horse, and we turn it head down, tail up. I proceed to climb onto the backside of this turtle, this turned up horse, this turtled horse, right? And so if you can picture me, I'm, 5 years old, curly hair, bright smile. My sister's giggling and super impressed what her big brother's doing. I'm on the back end of this horse, and then she's like, "Well, you need to get down now." And I look down, and 5 years old, maybe 3 feet, 4 feet, somewhere in that ballpark. And this horse is about as tall as I am when it's head to tail end. And I am just completely looking down, going, that is an awful long distance. And so I'm like, I think I need some help getting down. And so my sister gets the bright idea that if the horse was shorter to the ground, it'd be easier for me to get off. So she proceeds to push the horse over for me, which I then proceed to fall. And the way the doctor explained it, most likely I landed on my index finger, which caused it to dislocate, followed by rolling onto my wrist, which caused it to sprain, and then impact right onto my elbow, causing it to fracture and splinter. So I fell. That's all my parents knew is I fell. My sister runs into the house, tells them, Mag has had an accident. I know, right? 5-year-old me, super traumatized. I can't move my arm. It feels really bad. And my sister goes, Mag threw up his popsicle, so he's in trouble. I was a little snacky kid growing up. One of the reasons why I'm a big dude these days, I think. So my parents, after she tells them that I threw up my purple popsicle, they come out to see what's going on. I get carried into the home because I have some issues with kind of walking. It's, I'm 5-year-old, tears running down my face, going to the home. Lo and behold, the elbow's swollen up to the size of a baseball. Not a good look for anyone to have on a 5-year-old kid. So my parents rushed me to the ER, and that's why I know what the doctor kind of explained that happened to me most likely. So my elbow, the fracturing part of the bone had dislodged, and they had to remove it. And they, at the time, had this procedure where they take the metacarpal, a little bit tiny wrist bone, and it was just the best material to try to, help my elbow heal. Um, it actually caused my elbow to heal in you know, not to have any kind of weird, nasty little bone shards the way they were able to do the procedure. But it did mean that my range of movement in my actual left wrist and the range of movement in my left elbow are not 100%. So technically, I did have something removed from my body. It wasn't anything like tonsils or, you know, or an appendix. It was just a tiny sliver of elbow that shattered off. That's the first time I've broken something on my left arm. I've actually done that 3 times. And I was in a cast for 6 weeks, actually 7, I think. I actually am left-handed, grew up left-handed. Many of you are probably familiar with that from watching other streams. Um, Most notably the Twilight Biscuit stream series that we had. Oh, this is cool. But I was just starting school. Whoa, okay. It paid off for me being curious. Oh, there's a mushroom too. Cool. But so I grew up left-handed, but at that age where you're supposed to learn how to do everything, that glorious age of 5, I wound up being in the cast, and it was in August, which, as you know, is my birthday. That's when I wound up getting put into school, and I was supposed to learn how to write. And because I'm a lefty and I had my arm to cast, I wound up learning how to write as a righty. Okay. I kind of feel like I'm sort of going the right way, but at the same time, not. Because there's like all this over here that we missed. What's up here? Just a coin. Okay. But yeah, so that was the first time I broke that arm, and it did not feel good. The cool part about it was I had family members. Whoa, haha! More hidden blocks. Lots of coins in this level. Awesome. Because that was a firework to show me more what was going on. But yeah, it was not a pleasant experience. It was. I did get some cool things out of it. Hey, we get like all sorts of light now, and we goofed ourselves. I doubt I can run and jump all the way up there. Oh well. Oh yeah, yeah. Do these crazy things when you're young. Yeah, your body can spring back from it a lot easier when you're young. That's for certain. That is absolutely for sure and for certain. Thank you. I'm gonna make something good. Buildy buildy roo roo miracle roo. We're gonna get. I put a hidden block somewhere. Red flower, he says. Okay. So the other time that I actually broke part of that body, we'll go over in just a little bit. Kind of wish you had more fun stories like that. Plenty of stories, just most of them aren't any fun. Oh, and for sure, kids are. Yeah, as kids, we are. One last job for me. It comes with a special outfit. High atop Thwomp Tower. Okay. It's a 3-star. Well, we can try that. It's better than that 4-star that dog tried to put us on. Yeah, children are definitely resilient. This next time that I broke my arm, though, it was not as a child. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, so it doesn't kill me just to touch it? That's so weird. He's just touching a thwomp and dying. So, the next time I actually damaged my body in a really bad way, actually there is a story as a kid still, now that I think about it. So, in much like in every other story, it typically involves me being totally influenced by something I saw and not something that seemed like a smart idea. So many of you probably recall maybe the story that Digger and I met each other through professional wrestling. We were both fans of the sport. Whoa! But you know, it's really easy to be a fan of pro wrestling when you're a kid, especially because it's still got all the magic, right? I guess that coin's just going to have to remain there. But growing up, I was a fan of a particular wrestler named Shawn Michaels. Some of you may be familiar with who that is. Some of you may not. And his particular finisher move was this thing called the super kick. The super kick is where you simply ran in a cross step and flung your foot out as heavy and hard as you could at the chin of the opposing guy. We don't promote violence on this channel, so I don't recommend doing this to anything or anybody. Growing up, one of the rules of the house was if you were going to roughhouse, you weren't doing that kind of stuff to your brother or your cousins too violently or too physically to cause them to be upset. In other words, you can roughhouse, just don't hurt each other. No more jobs. Okay, that's cool. Enter. So the reason why I explain what the super kick is because here I am, 14 years of age, just got through finishing watching some Monday Night Raw or a single pom pom. I don't know what a pom pom is. Mr. Eraser sounds like an assassin. That's kind of weird. So super kick, you know, any kind of WWE, WWF back in the day, finisher, WCW, any wrestling organization finisher. As a kid, you grow up with the idea that that clearly is too devastating for a younger sibling. So, well, is this a pom pom? If so, I think I've defeated one of these before. And she's the one with the pink on, right? Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh, this is not good. This is not good. Okay. Awesome, awesome. So clearly, if I wanted to try to practice being Shawn Michaels, I could not practice on my brother. So what we had is outside in our backyard, we had a tree stump that had rotted, and this thing was, if I were to try kicking it, it might have been. Oh, thanks for the GGs there. Let's oh, another shirt. So these guys are giving shirts out for like their final thing. Okay. 8, your cousins came over to your house, had 18 inches of snow at the time. Jumped into, oh, the trampoline, wow. Oh, no. Oh, I've caught my leg hairs in the springs of a trampoline before. And I can only imagine between the trampoline and the snow. That just sounds painful. So yeah. So this tree, right? We're setting up to super kick it, and we rear back because it's about equal to where we expect to be able to. What is this? It's just a coin block. Okay, interesting. So I rear back. I gauge the distance, and my foot goes at the tree trunk, and instead of hitting it with my heel, I miss it. I overshoot it by a fraction of an inch, and from about mid-calf to mid-thigh, this tree just cuts right into my leg. That one, I didn't lose anything doing that, but it definitely hurt. It definitely bled a lot. And back then, what they would clean cuts out with was nothing what we have these days. Purple toad back here. Oh, we got to bring back a purple toad. Okay. Good morning, Chadley. So you definitely wanna be Yeah, it was very painful. Got the wound cleaned out with iodine. That was more painful than the actual silly thing that happened to cause the damage in the first place. And that was okay. So is this a? Oh, this is an escort quest. Okay, this is no bueno. Escort quests are like kryptonite. But yeah, it was definitely not fun. Oh my goodness, and they do like the Yoshi thing. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, whatever it is. Oh, the mushroom. Snag a toad. Be smart. Stand on top of the bullet bill dispenser. Whoa, Toad, what did you do to make these people upset? Bullets are awfully big. Oh, no, no, no. Toad, no. That was actually a pretty short level.
Oh yeah.
And Turtle Club, if you don't know who Chadley is, he is a family-friendly streamer. I'm presuming Monster Matt Gaming's a streamer. I'm gonna actually pull his channel open so I can take a look and see what's going with that. We always try to review channels so we know who we can raid and who we can recommend. But Chadley is definitely one that we recommend. He is a family-friendly streamer. He streams on YouTube. He does have a mature audience content channel. He streams on Twitch. Monster Matt is great. Awesome. I like to hear people that are great. Oh, let's see here. I'll be trampoline. Okay. Oh, super tough, super springy. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Loved playing with trampolines as a kid. And there was a moment that cross. Okay. So weird. Oh goodness. Okay. The natives are getting a little restless. You get some mutiny against the chief coming up here, it sounds like. What's Purple Toad got going on? Whipped you up a couple of question blocks. Okay. So all these guys are kind of like on a coffee break, I guess. Heave, stone, heave, or heavy stone, heave-ho. Okay. Oh, well, appreciate you getting around and checking me out, Monster Matt. I am the of our little kind of circle of streamers that, me, you, Chadley, Bala, Tato, Kenny, Spanish Dude, all these wonderful streamers. I'm the one that's notorious for being different because I work nights, so my stream schedule is when I get home from work. So I'm usually like everybody's morning cup of coffee, and that's about it. Oh, that's great. Oh, we need that. We need that. We need that. We don't know what we need it for, but we know we probably need it. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, so maybe... Nothing important there, okay. Got Bala and Chain. And, so Bala and her husband, Bahamut. That was fun. I like smashing them. That was definitely interesting. Oh, it's one of those little air dudes. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, I get it. A little too late, but I get it. I wonder, can I do this? Maybe. Nope, game's smarter than me. Oh. Oh. Whoa, okay. I was worried there for a second. Kid is cool when you ask the time. Keo, where do you get all your energy? Oh, wow. Yeah, ball and chain and ball. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, gotta remember those channel names. And now there's like a ladder that goes up. This is kind of neat. It's like survival crafting Mario style almost. Oh wow, that I did like 4 years of Taekwondo. I can say that I've never got that excited about it. Sparring was kind of fun, but I wasn't too good at it.
Wow! Let's go.
Oh, there is a ball in the community as well. Okay, you just read a lot. I kind of was a mixed bag. Whoa. Oh, okay, it's a cloud level? Alright. And death definitely means you can't get to the cloud. Alright. Alright, what's the cloud mechanics like? Wow, this thing is hard to stop. Hard to stop.
Oh yeah.
There was a friend I had growing up. They had trampoline set up too, but they also had a swimming pool in the backyard. And they would oftentimes... Whoa. Oh. Are you kidding me? What kind of noise is that? The timer for the stage is shorter or is longer than the cloud. Okay. Yeah, forget about getting anything special for that one. But yeah, they had the trampoline nearby the swimming pool, and, and it gets better. Beside the trampoline, there was a tree fort. So we have tree fort, trampoline, swimming pool, and you can imagine where this is going. Um, and it went exactly like you're thinking. Most of the time, it was jump off the tree fort onto the trampoline, spring off the trampoline, fall into the swimming pool, have a great time in the middle of summer. Getting the clouds so fluffy. It's so fluffy. Wow, there's a lot of mutiny going on here. No one likes the boss. I guess I need to go up and talk to this guy because we didn't talk to him yet. However, there was one time that went a lot unexpectedly, and that was build staircase, chief, brilliant for trouble. Don't tell her I said that. Okay, so one time, friend's name was Matt. Matt was known for doing things that got Matt in trouble. Matt jumped off the tree fort, hit the trampoline, though this was toward the very, very beginning of spring. And unfortunately, over the actual winter and fall months, no one actually maintained the trampoline and made sure it was covered and protected from the elements. And so several of the springs were rusted. He proceeded to hit the trampoline, the springs popped, and he, instead of using the normal trajectory and going up and then into the swimming pool, the trampoline kind of did this weird twisty flippy thing, and he still rebounded off the trampoline, but he wound up landing on the other side of said swimming pool on the ground. Rolled around in the dirt, got some cuts and scrapes, nothing really horrible happened, but it was definitely one of those things that you definitely get into when you are a kid, and not so much when you're adult. Yeah, absolutely, Chadley, on that level. That was crazy. Oh, Hapkido. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Hapkido is a really good martial art for self-defense. All right, second floor, but doing the ground floor. Perfect, almost too perfect. New building options. Oh, great googly mooglies. We are poor. Um, we now know this. Chain chomp chiller. Let's just go ahead and go get it done. Um, no jump level? Okay. Okay, we'll do a no jump level.
Woohoo!
That might take us less than 5 minutes. I just realized it was 9:25. Good gracious. Good gracious. Alrighty. So as long as I don't hit the jump button, I should mainly be okay. Okay, that's a little rude, but it is what it is. Oh, time flies in story mode. Time flies when you're having fun and just hanging out and chilling with friends and stuff. And you just lose all the coins when you get hit by the chain chomp. Oh, story time. I misread that out of the corner of my eye. Story time, not story mode. But yeah, story time. Yeah, stories do kind of make the time go by too. Well, we got this going. We probably have enough time for one last story of the many, many injuries of Mag Synchro growing up. Um, so this one actually turns out it was after I had reached adulthood. And by adulthood, I actually mean I was older than 18 years of age. Um, I had, and I got hit by, they have a smaller trajectory than the small ones. I guess because they're bigger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Luigi, be quiet. I do not need my little brother to help me out. So, 18 years of age, it's actually the day before my 19th birthday. Important to set the stage for that because of the way this all pans out. So, I'm actually moving from Ponca City to Oklahoma City. I got a new job and it was time to start moving. And okay, I thought if I backed away and judged it, I'd be able to get another round and stab at it, but lo and behold, I didn't. Okay. So it's moving day, and I've been commuting back and forth between Oklahoma City and Ponca City. And it's about a 2-hour commute, so it's not too horrible. And we already have the new place. It's actually been available to us for like a week. Just haven't had the time to actually pack everything up and move. So what we wind up doing is we decide that I'm going to, commute from the new place um, back to our old apartment. Whoa, that was rude. And so here I am driving, and I have to get from the new apartment to the old apartment so we can move. And I wind up getting delayed. It's actually rather silly what happens is flat tire. Let's see here. Yeah, most of us call him Keo. Digrat, my wife, has a different name for him. She is not family friendly, so she streams on her other channel, Convertible Turtle Unshelled, which is currently Friday nights at 10 p.m. But so story mode, right? Story time on this. So I end up getting flat, get delayed, so I'm kind of rushing, and I get there, and most of the boy, I'm just not really doing good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, human. Yes. Yeah, human. There's somewhere in our Discord. There's a picture of a T-shirt that Cherry actually made, and it's got all of Kyo's many names. Um, Kind of an inside joke in the community, I think. But yeah, so I get there to the apartment. I got major shiny squirrel syndrome going on right now. So we get there, and this apartment we're living at in the my hometown, Ponca, was a 3-bedroom apartment, and it had an attached garage that had like these barn doors, and I mean like wooden, big, huge barn doors like you'd see on a storage shed. So I get there, and the truck's already pulled up, and a lot of the stuff's already been kind of packed, and so I'm there to kind of help with some of the heavier stuff. This thing's gonna bounce and just come right at me, and I just tried to catch it. So I get there, and I'm trying to help with the heavier stuff. I actually literally get there, go through the front door. I proceed to pick up, along with my father, the entertainment center that we have. It was a nice little entertainment center that kind of has like a glass door on it for the console. Those who grew up in the 80s know these kind of things. Little hole for the TV and a shelf for all your stuff to go on top of. And we proceed to manhandle this thing onto the truck we got. Now, one of the things that people advertise with U-Haul trucks is that a U-Haul truck has a safety step, and it's really easy to get in and out, and the safety step is much lower to the ground than the back end of the truck. And this is meant to keep people safe. Okay, this guy, and I wasn't far enough along. Oh man. But this was not a U-Haul truck. This was a Ryder truck, and a Ryder truck doesn't have that patent pending U-Haul safety step that we just mentioned. So as I get to the apartment and proceed to haul one particular piece of furniture into this truck, I then step off the truck to help move the next piece of big furniture because all the small stuff's already gotten hauled into this truck. And I misjudge the distance on the step. I roll my ankle. I flail my arms out trying to catch myself. Keep in mind, I'm 6'3", 6'4", depending upon which convenience store I'm coming out of. And I managed to take my left wrist, day before my 19th birthday, and crack it right across the support bar of this barn door. And when it happens, I can feel like all the air rushing out of my lungs. Yeah, it makes a noise that I haven't heard since I was a little kid. And it's a popping noise. Anyone who's ever broken a bone knows that sound when bone basically decides that it's not as strong as what you just put it against. Okay, I'm just gunning it. Okay. Just gunning it. Okay. Awesome, we finally beat it. But yeah, I actually broke my wrist. And it was a pretty clean break according to the x-ray. Let's go ahead and catch up with some of this chat. Alrighty. Yeah. With Kyo's name, it was Hoyin Kiyoma, I think, was the pronunciation. I watched Steins Gate. I had watched it a lot. I had the pronunciation down, and then stopped watching it, and just and I think not only that though, but I ran into Potato on his streams, and he just was calling him Kyo, And I was like, well, that's a lot easier than having my Oklahoma tongue trying to pronounce the name. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's been quite a while. Me and Keo have known each other for a while. Hey, Rashad, welcome. Yeah, it has been a while. Yeah, we're getting back. Ah, you got it. Hoyin Kioma. I got it. Ocarine. Um, I also watched Steins Gate again about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It sounds Halloween. Hoyin. Yeah, it sure does. I never thought about it that way. Yeah, hitting around 5 years because I met you like 2015 because it was like November 2015 when I started watching first couple streamers. Oh yeah, absolutely, Monster Matt. Absolutely. Well, Turtle Club. Speaking of time, it is 9:35. I could not leave well enough alone. I had to beat that level, but it is time for me to start getting ready for bed. It was awesome hanging out with everybody. It always is. Always is. Oh, that is true, Chadley. That is true. But yeah, Chadley, Keo, Sally, Monster Matt Gaming, Rashad who just popped in, Victoria. Had quite a few people watching today and talking and chatting. We've got some lurkers. We always got lurkers. We appreciate lurkers. Let's see if anyone else. DB Master who and Incendio and Nicholas. Everybody who's come in. I really appreciate you all popping in and hanging out and chilling with us today. I think I didn't miss anybody. Oh, Jonas Reishauer. Um, I'm not sure. Looks like Nightbot timed him out, and he never said anything afterwards. But yeah, yeah, had 5 minute buffet. Yeah, oh yeah. Everyone, thank you for watching. I'm gonna have a good night. You all have a good breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whatever you're about to do, wherever you are, Turtle Club, of course. This is Mag Synchro saying, have a good one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow morning on the couch for some more Yonder. Take care, everybody.